My 24M girlfriend 26F does unbelievably stupid and self-centered things in public all the time. I'm honestly ashamed to go out with her. Posted by you/throw R Arisher. Hi everyone. This is my first time asking for relationship advice online. I've tried to bring the topic up with my friends and family, but I'm never really able to broach the subject out of fear of embarrassing her or ruining their opinion of her. The situation isn't very complicated. I have been in a 6-month-long relationship with a woman, but in public she does things that the average 10-year-old knows not to. In the past month, she has, on multiple occasions, crowded in front of the door of an elevator and rushed in without letting people off. On multiple occasions, taken out her phone while driving to respond to a text, slowing down to 15 mph under the speed limit while doing so. Walked into a restaurant, and instead of waiting to be seated, just navigated her way to where she wanted to sit. Squeezed in, as in, pushing her body up into them as she did so behind a person who was standing up to get off a crowded train so she could sit down before anyone else could grab the seat. Completely ruined a load of my white clothes by stopping the washing machine and throwing a brand new purple shirt of hers in with them. When confronted, she said, I was in a hurry to wash it. When I try to bring her behavior up, she says that I don't respect her or that I'm being judgmental. She gets incredibly upset and defensive, often telling me reasons why she did the above things, the text was important, her feet hurt on the train, and so on. I'm really desperate for a decent way to convey why her behavior is so absurd to her, because I like her in general, but don't want to be in a relationship with someone so inconsiderate towards total strangers. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. There's rude and entitled behavior like pushing into an elevator before letting people out. There's rude behavior that causes damage to others like the white clothing incident. Then there is dangerous and possibly criminal, depending on where you live, behavior that potentially causes bodily harm or death, driving and texting. The first two groups, I wouldn't want to be with that person, but everyone has different levels of tolerance. The last item, no way would I be with that person. No way. I have zero tolerance to people who endanger others. Commenter 2. She's 26, that frontal lobe is fully developed. If she doesn't see a problem with her behavior, I doubt she's going to change. I suggest just sitting her down and telling her how you feel about her actions in public. Be completely honest, and if she continues, I would say it is time to reassess the relationship. The washer incident tells me that she won't hold herself accountable, but how does she treat or act in front of people she knows? Update, 6 days later. Hey everyone. First I want to apologize for not being active in my last post. A lot of people gave me a lot of helpful comments. While I read through every comment, I didn't respond to thank anyone for their input. 3 days after I wrote about her self-centered behavior and cosmic victim complex, she made my decision easy for me. We were at the dollar store and in line at the checkout. My girlfriend got to the register, where the cashier started scanning all 50 or so of the items that we wanted. Our total came up, and my girlfriend tried to pay by credit card. The cashier apologetically explained that they weren't taking credit card at the time because their system was acting up all morning. She pointed at the handwritten, cash only sign that my girlfriend and I had missed. Neither of us had cash on us. First, my girlfriend tried to debate with the cashier, but I had to patiently explain to her that there was nothing the poor woman could do. As my girlfriend argued her point, whatever the fuck it was, the line behind us grew with a lot of very rightfully irritated people. There I was trying to placate my girlfriend as she tried to troubleshoot their equipment as people were audibly groaning behind us. Finally, she agreed to take the 5 minutes to go across the street and withdraw money from the ATM, which shouldn't have been such a big deal in the first place. My girlfriend told the cashier to keep everything scanned and ready for her to pay when she came back. I was going to interject, but the cashier said, "Ma'am, there are people waiting." I can't do that. With a glance at the line, my girlfriend retorted with, "Oh, they can wait a bit longer." Without a word, she left to get some money. The terrified cashier awkwardly looked at me, seeking permission to cancel the items. I just told her it was fine and to please help the next customer. As person after person paid for their goods, I apologized to each individually. They seemed understanding. My girlfriend got back 10 minutes later because she wanted to get an ICEE from the corner shop after withdrawing money. When she noticed the items had to be scanned all over again, she entirely flipped her lid. She started ranting about calling corporate, which I'm not even sure exists for that small dollar store chain, and then talked about posting about it on Twitter. Finally, I blew up, yelled at her for being a very selfish person with expletives, and just walked away. I'm done. The relationship is done. She is texting me, but I'm not even reading them. Holy Mother of Christ, I really hope the next guy who dates her has the patience of a saint. Or maybe I hope she dates a total self-righteous dickhead who can straighten her out. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, wow, that was yikes. She wanted to get an ice. I don't know why, but to me that part of the story really underlines her craziness. SMH, congratulations, you finally got out of the way of the bullet and dodged it. Op response. It's crazy how normalized her behavior has become to me. That barely even registered as a blip. It was like, Oh, she decided that instead of making everyone wait 5 minutes, she'd make them wait 10. Yeah, that sounds like her. I also knew if I brought up the ice exactly what her response would be. I was thirsty.